We're back for the finale of Astrobot as I'm about to get all these fucking puzzle pieces.
We're back to get the remaining puzzle pieces so we can do the final challenge and get Chop Chop Master Onion.
I'm only doing this. This is for Travis.
Thank you.
Because the fact that the last guy is Chop Chop.
If there's anybody else, this wouldn't be happening.
If it was like, I don't know, fucking the protagonist from Silent Hill or whatever, I'd be like, fuck it, I don't care. But
that would be kinda
because
shit.
it's Chop Chop, I'll do it.
All right, so we're gonna go through these last things. I'm gonna be looking up each of these locations as we're doing this.
So we're going through. Thanks for watching, everybody. We appreciate it. Hopefully you've liked the series and everything like that. Now let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
All right, crash site. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
So we're missing one in the crash site?
Yeah, just one.
Do they have them logged at all? Like one out of however?
I think it's in this.
Oh, thank you, Reddit.
Let me just look around here real quick because I got a puzzle piece from doing this bowling thing.
No,
because there's no way that all the side areas are done because they have the little plus thing on them.
So there is a boulder that is in this main island that needs 10 bots. It's on the outer edge.
Boulder, 10 bots, outer edge. Got it. This boulder.
That's a nice boulder.
That's a nice boulder.
Yeah.
Here it is.
One and done.
One and done. That's a one and doneer.
That's a one and done right there.
Go
You're done.
Go to the gorilla. Remember this level from way back when?
Oh my god, this feels like a lifetime ago now. We've seen so many PlayStation bots since then.
We have.
This is like a nice little like recap.
It is.
Of each of the levels, I suppose. So there's something to it. It's the lead stingray. Yep, that's the one.
Oh, wow. How did I miss that? Probably just because I swept down.
Probably.
Or swam down.
All right, Derby.
Right here?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got it.
We're done here.
Done. The very first one in Go-Go Archipelago.
Excuse me.
Oh, found it. Got it.
Well, all right, fine. I guess I'll fuck off then, and I'll stop typing.
Missed the last one in the Slow-Mo Casino.
Slow-Mo Casino. I'm sure. I know, like, they have to show Persona 4, like, Revival or whatever they're calling it, but I would think that they have to do something. They still haven't done anything for, like, what I think it's the 30th anniversary now.
Yes, I mean, Summer Games Fest is only around the corner. It's a couple months.
True.
That's it, so...
I think people were thinking that they would show it on the Xbox event, but then Xbox did an Xbox and they showed nothing of significance.
fucking Xbox, man.
Bathhouse Batola.
All I'm saying is they really just... these companies need to just call me.
They do. I mean, you did the Halo theme.
Yep.
You did the Horizon song.
Yep.
You're a known like Yoshi voice actor, so
Yoshi! Like, perfect.
Yeah.
Literally iconic.
I don't know why they thought Childish Gambino was like the way to go when it's like you're right here. Like you could just do it.
Well, like, literally. And, like, I would have saved him so much money.
You would have, yeah, a lot of money.
Think about how much money they had to pay him just to do that damn voice. And, like, he didn't... I mean, like, I'm glad that he didn't talk. He just did Yoshi, and, like, that was it for the most part.
I don't know why they made such a big deal of, like, hiding who was voicing Yoshi and also, like, taking the time to make a big reveal of it, especially considering how they actually used him in the end.
Yeah, that was kind of the interesting thing, or it was just like, Yoshi! And, like, that's all he did, like, the whole movie.
Yeah, like, honestly, like, they could have just used the original Yoshi voice actor for all I care.
Right.
Like, that would have been fine.
Mm-hmm.
Boom! We're done here. Like, this could have been anybody. You could have just gotten, like, a no-name voice actor to do this, and it would have been just as impactful.
No. Woodman rating, that would be something I would be reprimanded for.
You'd be canceled.
Yeah, I'd be canceled.
You would be canceled.
But once again, if you woman rated, you would be like welcomed in with open arms. you'd be called a feminist, honestly. Like,
and they respected me for it.
Right, literally. So,
really, all right, IGN. I need you to stay consistent with your wikis. because each of the levels up until now have had like a glossary that I could select from with hyperlinks that take me to the section. But the dude rating level, no glossary to be found. I have to scroll through all of this shit to find. All right, you know, Control F.
Control F.
Here's an interesting question.
Okay.
What is...
Fuck you.
We've been going through like a bunch of like different like PlayStation IPs, and I'm looking at like Uncharted here, and that one stands out to me as like a game that is like, it kind of rides the line between like movie and game in a really interesting way. What is like the first game for you that you played and you're like, wow, this really like changes, like it kind of exceeds like my expectations of like what a video game can be, other than just like a 2D platformer or an RPG? What was the game that like broke the mold for you?
I'd have to think about that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta push these out. That's what I gotta do.
I'm trying to think of one. To me, Metal Gear Solid stands out.
Okay.
Because that was the first game that like really took like voice acting performances seriously, and like played with like really interesting cinematic camera angles, and like how it told its narrative was like really fascinating, and like played with like really weird things. It's like, oh, check the back of the box for like, oh, this looks like the room.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's maybe on the one. Yeah, that's the chest. Ba-boom.
Wow.
Yeah, like that's a game that stands out for me as like a thing that was interesting. There's like a couple recent ones that I can think of that are like that played with video game ideas in really weird ways.
Balloon Breeze, the last two.
Balloon Breeze. There's a lot of games that come out that they're not necessarily, they like use like the video game format, and usually they end up being like considered like walking sims, which I think is a little derogatory, but diminishes what they do. But there's stuff that I have played, like a most recent example that I think was like a really novel way to tell a story through like a video game was I played a game called Before Your Eyes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Do you know what that game is?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm familiar with it.
Yeah.
Where if you blink, it like fast forwards or whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, for the people that at home, they don't really know what it is. Before Your Eyes is it is a game that its primarily use of function is using a webcam. So it uses like eye tracking. So the whole concept of the game is when you start the game, you are greeted by a coyote who is also a ferryman. He like pulled your soul out of the water, and he's essentially looking for somebody who has lived a really like compelling life, an endearing story that will appease the god, because he's this like god deity creature that lives out on the horizon in like a lighthouse tower. So the whole game is like he awakens your spirit from like this lake, and he essentially wants you to tell the story. Like you don't really know like what's going on. He doesn't know what's going on, and the whole concept is like every time that you blink, you are going to fast forward in time. It could be like 5 seconds, could be 5 minutes, could be 5 months, could be 5 years. You don't know. And no matter how much you want to go back, you can't rewind. And there's even chances where, you know, a scene may be going on and you may be getting more lore, but if you blink, you're going to miss out on the scene. And, you know, that's just like a consequence of the way the game is built. And it's a really compelling story, because you're essentially going through like the entire life of this character, starting from like when you were born to like when you were a child into like when you were an adult, and just seeing like different aspects of like, you know, everyday life and of this character. It's really endearing. It is probably, because usually video games have a hard time doing this. Like there's very few games that can make me cry. That was the first game where it was just like a river of tears. Like I had to like actually like walk away from the game at some point, because like my eyes were so red from crying that I kept on blinking and I kept on skipping shit. And I was like, that game just really like, I don't know, that game resonated with me in a way that I didn't really expect it to. And it's like, it's one of those games that like, you know, as far as like mechanically, it's not like, obviously it's not the most like in-depth thing in the world.
Right.
But it is a type of storytelling that can only work through the medium of video games. But it is something that, you know, it would not have existed 10, 15 years ago, or even like, you know, on the PS2 or whatever, but it exists solely on here, and it's going out of its way to tell like a really compelling story. And it's a brilliant thing. It's only like 2 hours long, and it's really cheap if you end up wanting to play it. But yeah, it's a beautiful story. But it's stuff like that I think of like, wow, like this is a really compelling thing that really like makes me think about like, you know, how many different ways that people can use like the video game medium of like interactivity to tell a story or to like evoke certain feelings. It's a really beautiful thing. Or I think of like stuff like BioShock.
Okay.
Like that was a game that that was like one of the first like first person shooters that I played that had like a really fascinating atmosphere where it kind of rode the line between like action game, horror game, and, you know, just like being like an atmospheric vibe. And like that game takes place in like the 60s, so it's got that classic like Metropolis style to it. It's really cool, especially with the water. But the way that game like unravels its story and essentially like is one of the first games that I think has like one of the most brilliant twists in all of video games, because it effectively like it is a rug pull that literally only can work if it's told in the ending, because it's told to you in a point where like, you know, it's one of those rug pulls that had they told you and revealed their hand early on, or like gave you an inclination of like what it could be doing early on, I feel like the player would revolt against the narrative. Mm-hmm. And they would be actively like rooting against the game. Another game that comes to my mind as like a game that ruins this and does this wrong is The Last of Us Part 2. Because The Last of Us Part 2, spoilers for people who haven't played The Last of Us Part 2, but like when Abby, you know, like kills Joel, right, and they immediately give control of Abby, you don't get enough time to like learn enough about Abby or to care about Abby. So everybody that played the game had the same inclination of like, oh, I don't want to fucking play as Abby, and they immediately like got her killed or just stopped playing the game or whatever. But had they taken the time to make you care about Abby and like her story and all that stuff, and then they did the Joel like killing, then it would be like, okay, like it would have like more conflicting feelings instead of being like a revolt against the narrative. And I feel like BioShock is a game that it handles that, and it does such a good job of masking like what's really going on until the big reveal, and it makes it so impactful when you really figure out what's going on in its story.
So if I had to go back and answer your question, now that I've been getting killed a bunch, so the first game that came to mind when I was like, wow, this is what a game can be, would be like Ocarina of Time.
Oh, sure.
That would be like the first instance of a game, even as a little kid. I was like, because, you know, playing Pokemon or, you know, playing Crash Bandicoot or Spyro, you know, those games are fun, you know, and stuff. But like, and like Spyro in particular, like has a real imaginative quality to it, which is nice with all the dragons and stuff, which, you know, I'm really happy became realized with the Reignited trilogy, because that's just really good.
Yeah.
But just Ocarina of Time, I think, invokes that specific like, wow, this is an insane adventure that I'm going on, and like also like I can't believe like this is what a game can actually be. I can like envelop this character and like go on this quest, and it feels like a truly heroic quest where I'm actually like saving a princess and like doing all this crazy stuff. And then I would probably say like the next time I felt like that would probably be like I would probably say like maybe like Last of Us, like the first one.
Sure, that's a good one.
That one would say. Other one that sticks in my head, but I know it's not very popular because a lot of people don't like it, but one that sticks in my head, at least from the PS3 era and 360 era, would be Final Fantasy 13.
Oh, sure. Okay. Why is that?
So just because of like the cinematics and like everything that goes into Final Fantasy 13 in terms of like just the overall just presentation of it, as like because before then I wasn't really playing games with like I would say an ultra realistic like feeling to it.
Yeah.
Where like the graphics weren't exactly like, whoa, I was playing Crash and Spyro and Sonic and all that kind of stuff. Nice. Perfect. Just what I wanted. But then when I first loaded up that game, I was like, holy shit, the graphics are like feels like I'm watching a movie, kind of thing. And so that really sticks with me. I mean, granted, I know a lot of people don't like that game because it it's basically just for a good part of the game just feels like a tutorial for the most part, and until it doesn't really open up until later on. But
significantly later on,
yeah. But like at least for me, like that was an instance of like, wow, this is what video games can actually look like. They can actually look like this, like they can actually look like a movie.
It's still a really pretty game.
Yeah. So yeah, that would be another. I don't know. When I was thinking about like PS3, like 360 era games, like I couldn't really think of like too many of that era that like gave me that feeling outside of like Last of Us, but I didn't play Last of Us until I got a PS4. So
sure, I feel like most people that was the case. Just because it took a while for people to come around on the PS3.
Yeah.
Or like most people, the trajectory of people owning consoles went from like people had like a 360 and maybe a Wii, and then they all jump ship to PS4. So that does make sense. Yeah, the 360 is an interesting era. I feel like there are a few games that meet that category. There's another game that it's kind of hard to get your hands on nowadays, but it's also the one that I was thinking of is Spec Ops: The Line.
Okay. Yep.
That's a really interesting game. About like
big twist at the end.
Yes, really huge twist.
Really big twist that like to this day is like, holy shit, they did that.
Yeah, well, especially because like on the surface you look at it, it's like it's another one of those bro shooters. But then when you like really break it down, it's like, oh shit, this is actually
they're really trying to say something.
Yeah, they're really going for something. And that game I remember being like a really fascinating adventure.
There it is.
Another game of that era. I have a lot of admiration for the game Catherine.
Oh yeah.
Like it's weird.
It's a very weird game.
It's got some weird shit, but like the game is like effectively a story about a guy who is like fighting with like the moral quandary of like cheating on his girlfriend. Right. And like just relationships and romance in general. Right. And that game, it walks like a really fine line. And it's just like a story that like you never would expect to see in a video game.
Right.
But it's there, and it surrounds like this weird fucking puzzle block challenge game of a dude wearing like whitey tighty like polka dot underwear.
Yep.
It's weird. It's a weird game, but I have like I don't know, I have a lot of admiration for that thing. Stuff like The Walking Dead, even like the original Walking Dead, like that was a really
like Telltale's,
the Telltale one.
Yeah,
like that was a real like with Lee and like Clementine and like that story. I ended up like
a lot of people really like those games.
I love that. Like the early Telltale stuff was really cool, just in the way that they told stories. Like, I mean, that was the first time they did that trope of like so and so will remember this and all that. It was really cool just to have a game that like. It remembered your decisions and then it altered things based on the way you were handling things. Like there just weren't many games that were like actively paying attention to that stuff and carrying that over to the next game or to the next sequence where things would change based on that. The only games that had ever really done anything like that were like the Silent Hill games, which like Silent Hill 2 is like a game that is like constantly judging you. Like it will judge you based on like, are you healing James frequently enough, or are you spending too much time with the character, or are you like, are you doing like a bunch of combat, or like, how are you like handling these questions or like these missions and stuff? And then based on like how you handle that stuff will dictate what kind of ending you get in the game, which I always thought was like a really brilliant thing that not many games play with.
I guess I would also say, I mean, the ending is kind of like whatever, but the Mass Effect trilogy is would be a really good. game as well that kind of does the whole like it'll carry over your progress from one game to the next and stuff. And like, I mean, that was kind of a unique thing that not a lot of games had really done.
Yeah.
Where and the fact that, you know, the things that you do in the game kind of impact how the story goes and stuff as well. That was kind of a unique thing that a Mass Effect was doing as an RPG as well. And they were just trying different things on each game too, because like they had like in the very first one, there was the part where you can like drive the car and stuff like that through like when you land, and they had like the like hunting missions or whatever.
Yeah.
And they didn't do that in like the later ones, but you know, they were just trying different things and seeing what things people liked and what people didn't like. But they were overall just really well made, like RPGs and stuff. But yeah, those games really try a lot of different things, a lot of different ideas, and a lot of times, a lot of those ideas are things that, you know, still carry over to RPGs now. That, especially the third-person shooter RPGs and stuff.
Oh, for sure.
That. You know, if it wasn't for Mass Effect really trying them out, you know, who knows how long it would have taken before we would have gotten those games. So
yeah.
But
Absolutely.
Really, BioWare, you know, during that 360 PS3 era was really doing some really cool stuff between the Dragon Age games and you fucking bitch. You fucking, you know what? Stupid Lionel Messi looking ass fucking piece of shit. Anyway,
I feel that way about like the Final Fantasy games, especially like a lot of the early ones. Like they were really trying a bunch of really neat stuff, and I mean they definitely, especially nowadays, they took a definite like right turn, and now they're more like action games, kind of like Kingdom Hearts. But there was a point in time where they were really doing really interesting things, like narratively. Like Final Fantasy VII is another game that has popped up when you're talking about 13,
right? As
like a game that is like very influential in a lot of ways.
Well, yeah.
Just being like, you know, really playing with like, you know, like pre-rendered cutscenes and like moving the camera around.
Absolutely.
And even the way that it like unravels its story, I thought was really interesting. That game also has like a bit of a rug pull on you as well, in terms of like, you know, the revelation of like Cloud and like his past and all that stuff, and you know, all the stuff with Aerith, I remember just being like really impactful at the time. And there just wasn't really anything like that. It is kind of a shame what happened to BioWare.
Yeah,
it seems like they really just kind of lost their way, or like the people that were there to.
And they just had that Veilguard come out as well, and it just didn't pop off.
Yeah, that one just kind of came and went, didn't it?
Yeah, but that was supposed to be like the new. It was like, oh my god, new Dragon Age and stuff like that. And even, I mean, I tried to get into Dragon Age. It wasn't really my cup of tea.
Yeah, me neither.
But like, I just remember, I was looking at Veilguard and I was like, this doesn't even look like Dragon Age. It almost looks like League of Legends. Like,
yeah,
just with like the art style and stuff, and like, I don't know. It just looked a little too cartoony.
Sure.
And like Dragon Age always had like a sense of realism to it, where it kind of felt like you were in like a medieval thing, but the newer one kind of felt more, just like I said, a little more cartoony, which is a little weird. And I think honestly, because I felt like the gameplay and stuff, at least from what I had heard, was pretty similar.
Yeah.
And people were happy about that, but I think it was just like the art direction wasn't exactly right. So
yeah, it didn't really fit. Like, I mean, I'm not a Dragon Age guy, but a lot of the art style definitely felt like it was a tonal shift. Like it felt more like a Fable game than it did like a Dragon Age, whatever that aesthetic is. But Fable is another one that comes to mind as like a franchise that just kind of fell off and had like a lot of potential.
And we were supposed to be getting a new Fable.
I think that there is allegedly one that's coming out this year. It seems like it'll be really cool.
I need the second one.
Second puzzle piece. Yeah, that.
Oh. Definitely here.
Oh, yep, there you go. Okay.
Huh. I just assumed it was later on in the level because it was the last one.
Yeah.
Because that's barely halfway. We're close, though.
We're getting there.
Yeah, we're pretty close to being done. And then we can see Chop Chop, Master Onion.
I'm curious to see how much of a level this actually will.
I can't imagine it's that much.
I can't imagine either. I'm just expecting something a little extravagant, considering all the work they're putting you through.
Yeah, that's true. We'll see. Thanks for playing. We're bringing you a new Parappa now.
Maybe. I mean, they've done 3 Parappa characters now. Oh. Somebody at Team Wasobi is a Parappa fan, which I respect very much. I find that very endearing.
I love Parappa.
I love Parappa. I just wish that Sony did too.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so maybe we just need to go a little higher. Can you take me higher? To a place where blind men see. Scott Stapp. Final encore. I wonder if these guys will make another Astrobot, or if they're just gonna do something else.
I feel like they're probably just gonna do something else now.
Oh, it did pretty well for them. I mean, hell, it won fucking Game of the Year, which was crazy.
Right.
Oh my god. Oh. Rising Blue Lightning from Thunder Force 5.
Yeah, you know this.
It's a Sega Bullet Hell. It's a weird pull from a song.
Okay, so there was that one. Okay, so now I gotta concentrate.
Yeah,
so that was the first one.
There's something novel about memory cards that I do kind of miss.
Right? Yeah. Not these fucking $500 hard drives we gotta buy now.
$1,000 SSDs.
Jesus Christ.
Golly. Back when a megabyte seemed like a lot.
Right? Holy shit. Fucking 1,000 blocks on a memory card. You're like, Jesus, I'll never have to worry about saving again.
What the fuck is a block?
Right. I know.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Whoops.
That's like the most Nintendo way to explain megabytes. It's like, yeah, it's blocks.
They're blocks.
Just think of them as individual cubes that your game occupies. I think the Sega Dreamcast did something similar too. I think they also called them blocks. That's the one.
Come back. There we go.
Oh, well, we must have just flown like alongside of it.
Okay.
Oh my god, is this it? Is this it?
Oh.
Are we done? We get to see Chop Chop?
Do I get to chop your onion?
Oh my god.
Let's go take a look.
Oh my god, I see an exclamation point. That usually indicates a good thing.
I think there's been an exclamation point on it. I'm gonna be honest.
Don't tell me that.
But we'll see. We'll see.
Please. 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 Please.
Okay.
Eddie Valiant.
Watch, I'm missing one.
Oh my god.
There it is. There it is. Monumental achievement.
I know that's right. A special friend waits for you at the top. The specialist friend. Let's go. We gotta be a man. Where's Parappa?
See, look, they're all excited.
They're all so happy. There's Rivet. Where's Parappa and Lammy? They should be here for this moment.
Jesus.
God damn. I'm surprised it doesn't even use all of them.
Yeah, that's true.
You would think it would. There's like one last fuck you. It's like, oh, you got all the puzzle pieces? Well, you need all the guys, too.
Yep. There we go.
Basically, there's all of them. Well, there's...
Oh, my God.
So many boys.
Oh, it was way up here. Oh, my God. Really?
Snake Eater. Oh, fuck yeah.
Holy shit. What is happening right now?
We're digivolving.
Great Master Challenge.
Oh my god, this is going to be a whole level in it.
Oh no.
Just when you thought it was over, it was turned over.
It was turned over.
Watch. This is going to be the hardest challenge in the game. God damn. All right, well, actually, it might be. Ooh. They give you no quarter with that one.
Fucking come on, guys. What are we doing here?
Yeah, then when he's done... There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. That's your time. Do not miss your chance to pull.
Oh, God.
That's right. Leave it to Astro. First we left it to Lammy. Now we gotta leave it to Astro. Oh my god. Wow, this is actually a lot more than I was expecting. I was just thinking we would go up to the top and he'd just be standing up there or something.
Oh god.
Whoa.
Oh, god.
Okay, this might be a banger. Oh no.
You stupid bitch.
Wow. This episode just became 2 hours.
It's not gonna become 2 hours. What are we at now?
1 hour and 7.
God damn it.
I'm probably gonna cut it down some. There was a lot of us just kind of
Dicking around
trying to figure out like where we gotta go. So they don't need to see all of that.
Here we go.
This is the one. I'm feeling pretty confident about this one. The machine's feeling hot today.
Machine is feeling hot.
And it's not just that the PlayStation is smoking. Let me rest.
It's a stupid bomb guy got on me.
The old bomb guy, the old bomber man got me.
God, go. Just go. Just go. Just go.
Bomberman.
Bomberman. They could have put Bomberman on here.
They could have. Yeah, they could have put Bomberman there.
He had his own game on that was a PS1 exclusive by Atlas.
Oh, yeah, that is weird that Atlas published that.
Yep.
Huh. I wonder why.
Because why not?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, Hudson published their own games at the time, so I don't know why they needed Atlas for that.
Because why not?
Because why not? I'm not happy, Bob.
Not happy.
Why aren't you happy?
Oh my god. Holy.
Holy. Oh, I want to watch Incredibles 2. I watched the first one not that long ago, and now I want to watch the second one again.
Oh, okay.
I only ever seen the second one maybe once when it came out. I haven't seen it since. So I'm just curious to see if that movie still holds up from my first viewing.
I think it does, honestly.
Yeah, I enjoyed my time with it the first time. I think they already announced that they're doing a third one.
Right. They definitely are.
So that'll be exciting.
Oh god. No, the fucking floor's lava.
I'm not happy, Bob.
Oh, it's the birds. It's the fucking birds, okay? I hate the birds. They gotta fucking do the fucking hole in the wall fucking Japanese game show bullshit.
This is a load of barnacles. He's done it.
I got the timing down.
Can I just say, I wish that our game shows were as weird as the Japanese game shows were.
I would agree.
Man, there's some funny ones that I really appreciate. There's some that like some people should probably go to jail for.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
There are a few that are like, man, only the Japanese could come up with this. Meanwhile, we just come up with like word games.
I like the ones where like they're in like skin tight suits or whatever, and then they have to climb up like a slippery stairs or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Those are funny.
They're like actively injuring themselves.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
good
man.
stuff.
They know how to get it done.
They do.
They also have like weird things with their game shows where they have like, it's almost like all of their game shows, it's almost like Twitch streamers or like live reacting to it, because they'll have like people like off in the corner like watching it as it's happening.
Yep.
And I never understood why they do that.
I don't know.
It's like they're trying to like, it's like they need them there so they know how to react. It's kind of like their version of the laugh track.
Yeah, maybe that is it. Well, they do that with like their news and stuff like that too. Because I remember when I was in Japan, I was like looking through like their like the channels that they had and stuff. Just so I was curious, and like most of the channels were, you know, it would be like news stuff or whatever. But then like the news would just have like a live person's like reaction to like the news and stuff in like the top right corner, and I'm just like, what am I looking at? This is like the news.
Queso's in the corner,
Literally.
live reacting to Fox News. That would be something.
It's so weird. And then like, of course, they got like fucking Doraemon and the anime, you know, channel or whatever.
Oh yeah,
but,
of course, yeah.
But like a majority of it was just like, it did feel like I was just watching like a Twitch stream.
Yeah.
Which is just weird. It's just very weird to even look at.
I do find it endearing how much like Japan embraces their own culture very willingly.
Yeah.
Like you just kind of see like anime characters hanging out on like the news.
Yep.
It would be like the equivalent of like if like Scooby-Doo popped up on like CNN or something like that while they're talking about the current day events. Like they just have like a reverence for their own material that I just find very endearing.
They're like, oh yeah, this is ours.
Yeah. It's like we did this.
Honor it.
We did this and we're very proud of it.
Yep.
We're going to build like statues and attractions everywhere for this thing.
Okay, so triangle. So now they do square, 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 square. You son of a bitch. Circle, 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 circle,
circle.
circle. The circle jerk.
Circle jerk. This feels like ending territory.
Please, for God's sake.
Oh yeah, there he is. Oh my God, what a presentation! And now you play a game of Parappa. Show me your rap. Lyrical Master, kick, punch, it's all in the mind. The golden bot.
Thank God.
Oh my God. Oh, that's fun.
Nice.
Oh, polygonal outfit. Oh, nice.
Nice.
It doesn't have the colored PlayStation button, but still. I love that. That's very good.
Oh,
We did it.
we did it.
Every single bot acquired and under 2 hours,
And-
might I add.
And I'm polygonal now.
And you're polygonal. That's right. Work it. Work it, boo.
Oh, thank God.
I was kind of expecting, I don't know, like a little fanfare or something like that.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting.
Like they would all just throw like a mad rave or something.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, we did it.
We did it.
We did
Yay.
it. We collected all the puzzle pieces. We collected all the robot and PlayStation dudes.
Yay.
Yay. That
Wait a
means we're done with Astrobot.
We're done.
We did it.
Let's just go through, make sure. Let's see all. Look at all those. Look at all those crowns.
Look at all of that
God.
stuff, dude.
Fall Guys, eat your heart out. You only wish you had this many crowns.
I know, right?
Look at this. Look at this.
Do you have all the trophies?
No, but I'm sure it's just like goofy shit.
Yeah, it must be because you have everything.
Yeah, I literally have everything. Here, let's just see what the trophies are real quick.
Look at the trophy list. 81%. Are you pretty close? Yeah, let's see what this is. Found and defeated all 8 ravens and
it's literally just like random bullshit you gotta do. Caught the gold butterfly and apes on the loose. Yeah, okay, so it's just random.
Did tricks on it crazy style.
Literally, you did a fucking 720 on this level or whatever. It's like, okay, sure, why not? Whatever. But yeah, we did it.
Yeah,
100%.
Oh, we did it.
So thanks everybody for joining us on our playthrough of Astrobot, collecting all the boys and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We got to see Chop Chop Master Onion.
Yeah, we did.
And he was presented to us in a very fanfare way.
Very lovingly.
Yeah. They love their Chop Chop Master Onion.
Yeah, they do. God bless them for it.
God bless them for it. Well, that just means that we have something new coming. Yay!
It's a new game.
It's a new game
for
Travis.
A new experience.
It's a new game and a new experience for Travis. Not for me, but for Travis.
He's already played it.
Mm-hmm.
We're moving on to Stellar
Blade. Hell yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait. So many outfits to choose from. I can't wait to see what you pick.
Oh, there's so many outfits. We'll get into that. I'm going to go into it with an open mind.
You should. You absolutely should.
It's been a running bit.
Uh-huh.
About how I'm not looking forward to this experience. I'm going to go into it with an open mind, and I'm going to try to have a good time.
You should have a good time with it.
Despite the fact that the community that loves this game are a bunch of incel gooners.
Sorry, I was just sucking down those plots.
You're not beating the allegations. You are not beating the allegations.
Listen, I just like to wake up in the morning with a nice bowl of cookies and milk. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying.
Golly.
On the next one, everybody, it's Stellar Blade.
Goodbye.